Jurrien Timber is stepping up his return for the first team, and he has played a couple of games for the under-23s and been absolutely fantastic. I think everybody has seen his goal for the under-23s against Blackburn on his return, where he played 45 minutes of football at left back. He scored an absolutely delicious goal into the top right corner, and it had all the fans talking. However, since then, Jurrien Timber has played for the under-23s again against Liverpool in a 2-0 win for the Gunners. He played 17 minutes and again put in a really strong performance, which had fans in awe. He did play at left back again, so maybe Mikel Arteta sees Jurrien Timber's future at Arsenal at left back. We've had a couple of issues there. Tomiyasu's availability, Zinchenko brilliant on the ball but can't defend. Kiwior has been really good, but again recently a lot of shaky performances. Before I go into detail, I just want to tell you what Jurrien Timber at left back would mean. He would give us a different dynamic on the left and unlock the possibility of Fabio Vieira at the left centre mid position. And that's really good news for Gabriel Martinelli, who has been quite poor this season, but it seems like he's missing a passer on that left side of the pitch. And with Timber coming into the side, he'd get 2 brilliant passes off the ball, because Timber would then be able to invert, Vieira would be able to then play closer to Havertz and then also play closer to Martinelli. A triangle would be more easily created. We saw when Xhaka was at the club, him, Zinchenko and Martinelli created so many beautiful triangles, and it was really difficult for opposition teams to stop us. So when Jurrien Timber comes back, we'll see more of a fluid left side of the pitch. This of course would be brilliant for Fabio Vieira in particular, who is a quality player who's just not been able to have the minutes or be free of injury to get into the side. So I think when Jurrien Timber is back, maybe more towards next season, we're going to see the best of both Vieira and Martinelli. Now on to the Liverpool game. Of course, I talked about the Blackburn game in another video. But again, Jurrien Timber stepped up to the plate and was really good. And I could see more of what he was doing in pre-season. Those beautiful body feints were on show. He looked really free and he didn't seem like he was afraid of doing another injury with his ACLs. He was jumping into tackles, getting involved, and that is what you love to see. The Liverpool wingers had a really tough game with Jurrien Timber, who was creating beautiful triangles with our left centre-back and with Lewis Skelly in the midfield. With Ethan Nwaneri as well, Jurrien Timber was linking up with him as he would glide over to Timber's side, and it was just really fluid football. Once again, it's just a brilliant experience for our youngsters to be able to have Jurrien Timber in the side, because he gives you that experience and learning. Even though he's young himself, you can tell that he has a brilliant football brain. Here he is picking up the ball in pockets, making it impossible for the Liverpool midfield to get close to him. And Liverpool didn't know whether to stick or twist, with Jurrien Timber finding those little areas inside the pitch. At other times he would be wide. He just had the awareness in the game of when he needed to be wide, when he needed to be inside. And that's something which we've struggled with, especially with Kiwior and Tomiyasu at left back. They struggle of when to invert. Sometimes they invert too early, leaving so much space behind them, and then we're exposed towards a counter-attack. But with Jurrien Timber, with all the experience he has with football, he's almost the textbook inverted fullback, defensively and attacking wise. With Bournemouth to come on the weekend, it is expected that Jurrien Timber will come back into the squad and potentially and most likely be on the bench. And that's fantastic news for us. And I think I would bring him on or even start him. I think he's had enough minutes at the under-23 level and is sharp enough now to even be thrusted into the team. Bournemouth have been in brilliant form and they are quite a tricky team to break down. So adding Jurrien Timber, who can confuse the opposition, add an overload in midfield and stop potential counterattacks, may be key to us getting the 3 points. Arteta himself has said he's been really impressed with Jurrien Timber's performances for the under-23s, and he is not far at all to being included in the first team squad. And I think looking to next season more, we're going to see the best of Jurrien Timber. I'm probably going to see the best of Mikel Arteta in rotating his squad. Because I think out of all the things Mikel Arteta is really good at, he does struggle to rotate the squad. So having more numbers in our defensive line gives us a variety of options depending on what the game needs. But let's hope that Jurrien Timber will play a part this season and he'll be able to actually be involved in our celebrations for winning the Premier League. Anyway, that's it for now, Gunners. If you enjoyed, please smash the like button, turn on notifications and subscribe. Peace.